What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking amazing. I just want to send, all of you, all of my love, and I just want to thank you again for all of your energy exchange, for your donations, for your letters that y'all send me to the P.O. box, for the comments you leave in the comment section, how you support one another, honestly, the likes, the shares, everything, y'all. We are approaching very fast our 70,000 tribe members. It's freaking incredible. And I'm just so excited. And I just wanted to show some gratitude. I want to give y'all, my love and my thanks. And thank you for being here. Anyway, I just have to say that because I'm just like so overwhelmed by just each and every one of you who spend some of your time with me each and every day. I truly appreciate your love. Anyways, we're gonna ring the bowl. We're going to call in spirit, and then we're going to get your message. And for those of you who are noticing this giant candle, I was so sick of the other one spilling all over the place. And thank you all for your suggestions. I am going to be pulling the wax out of my little cloth here and some of my clothes and off of cards. Like, it's been so messy. But anyway, this is a work of art that I've been working on for many years. Started with just bottles, right, of different sizes. And anyways, so we're using this now for now until I replace it. But anyways, let's get into the reading. Let's get into your message. Here we go. Okay. All right, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, protection, wealth, all of the good things for myself, for you, and for every living being on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. I was so distracted by this incredible energy that's falling out on the table here. Wow. It's funny, in our last message, like in Sunday's reading and in the extended, I did mention that perhaps this energy was so strong that we were reading on that it would come up again. And some of you are totally here for it. Y'all are like, I don't care if it comes up again. I could hear this every day. So we're starting off again with the strength energy. Okay, strength, which was like our first vibe of the last reading as well. So this very powerful energy right now is surrounding you, where you are literally just stepping into this incredible season of your life, and it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. We have spiritual union here. Okay, spiritual union. That's the Two of Cups energy. So things are going well in your love life, or they're about to. This can be predictive. Okay, for a lot of you. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, this is that foundation and achievements, Four of Wands energy. But in this particular deck, I see instantly the Ten of Cups vibe with the rainbow and the little family and the house in the background. It's like feeling very much emotionally fulfilled, aligning with your ideals, your wishes, your dreams. Like, this is big stuff. This is big stuff. Why is it happening? Look at this. We have the Seven of Wands energy. Stand your ground. A lot of you have been unwavering in your dedication to projects, goals, self-love, spiritual connections here. A lot of you have overcome so many challenges with that strength energy here. It's like, this is when you're literally reaping, this is the season where you're reaping your rewards for all of the hard work, time, energy, and effort you have put on yourself, projects, goals, all of the things. Now, in this particular reading, I do have two that have flipped over that I haven't looked at yet, but this is what else I see that just kind of flopped out. Okay, I also have the Eight of Wands energy, which is accelerated motion, things happening very quickly, communication coming in, being very busy. The energy is just flying. Okay, the energy is just flying. And look at this. divine feminine, divine masculine energy, the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, now when I pair it with everything going on here, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands energy, and then look, the freaking Tower. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills already. The Tower, okay, and underneath that was the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Let me tell you what I see happening here. I almost don't even need any other cards at the moment because the energy that we've been picking up on, I still haven't looked at the bonus cards, by the way. The energy that we have been picking up on lately for our tribe, for the collective, is that there is going to be this sudden shift. You're finding that perhaps your person, your twin, your soulmate, somebody is seeing things very clearly. This person standing up for you, standing up for who you are, about to blow up their freaking life in order to come towards you. Perhaps I'm reading for divine feminine. I usually do in our tribe, but it doesn't matter if what your gender is. Even if you're divine masculine here, just replace the roles. Okay, let's make it easy for the reader. I gotta stick to one. I gotta stick to one interpretation of the energy here. But I'm telling you, this is like, we have here, I have divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Okay, we're reading on a collective of twins that are about to come into some sort of union. Things are finally happening here for some of you, right? Not for everyone. Everybody's journey is different. I have to say this because I know we don't always pick up on this kind of an energy, but when we do, it's very strong, okay? There is a divine masculine right now blowing up their life, standing up for the divine feminine, getting in the way of anyone's negative opinions or rumors and things like that. Remember, we were getting that reading about somebody standing up for you. And then somebody's also in this energy, like it's hitting the divine masculine very hard, like right in their heart space. I know I was getting super emotional in the extended reading from yesterday. And it's like, oh my gosh, like they are coming to this realization that like you've had to go through this all alone, divine feminine. You've done everything on your own. You are so bloody strong. It is incredible, your strength here and the wisdom you have gained throughout this whole journey. Like you are just so freaking incredible. And there is this energy of like, I'm not backing down coming from the divine masculine that we're picking up. It's like divine masculine has also stepped into their strength. They have also, so a lot of the times, okay, well, particular in this collective, I know what's been going on. The divine feminines, part of your lessons and growth on this journey has been to get in touch with, well, awakenings, spiritual awakenings for sure, getting back to you, getting in alignment with what is important to you, developing your own strength, being your own emperor, being like, you know what I mean? Stepping into your own power, okay? Being there for yourself, just raising your own vibration. I mean, that's the whole point of these journeys, these twin flame journeys, is to, it's healing and to come back into union with the self. Union, it's about you. But because we carry the masculine and feminine within us, right? It's coming into, some sort of balance, or at least a healthy proportion of energy within us. But anyways, okay, I've gotten sidetracked here. Part of your lesson was stepping into your own, becoming your own masculine, basically, and being fulfilled on your own, okay, and knowing your own self-worth and value and strengthening who you are and your resolve for your mission, your goals, just really being good with you. And part of the masculine's energy, part of the masculine's lesson has been more of an outward lesson. Like for yours was internal, divine feminine. Yours was very much internal. Well, I guess it's internal for the masculine as well, but it had more to do with their image, with other people's opinions, going against the grain, being afraid to stand out and stand up and be different. Where the feminine, that was kind of something that just kind of came naturally to you. You had no problem being different, or no problem, being seen in a different light and things like that. I feel like the feminine was more, let me just say, maybe more rebellious in the way that they viewed societies and cultural differences and things like that, like the outside pressures that are put on us by our family members, our friends, our social groups, whatever, right? Society in general, cultures. religions as well. Okay, so feminine has always had no problem kind of standing their ground, right? Standing up for their beliefs, for their goals, for things like that. Okay, now with the masculine, there has been, and I've seen this as a reader, a common theme. Y'all tell me your stories. I've connected with a lot of you through personal readings as well when they were open. I am going to be reopening them soon. Okay, I just don't know when. Hold your horses, but I'm trying to make time and space to do that. Okay, in my schedule, because I miss connecting with y'all on that kind of a level. But back to it, the masculines have really had to learn how to stand their ground, stand up to their communities, stand up to their families, stand up to their friends, be different. I do feel like the masculine, they are a leader. The divine masculine is like, that's ingrained within them. But I feel like a lot of them have been afraid to step into their power or to take that authority in their own life, with their community, with their family, with their religious groups, whatever, right? And say, no, this is what I believe. This is what I want. This is who I want. This is what's happening. Y'all be damned, you know? And that's I'm getting chills. Oh my gosh, that is basically what's going on here, okay? And it's like nothing is going to interfere between these two. Like nothing's going to interfere in this connection from this day forward. It's like a big stamp is being put on it, okay? The divine masculine is like, no, I'm done. I'm done listening to you. I'm done listening to them. I'm done listening to your lies. I'm done listening, I'm finally going on how it is that I feel and what it is that I know. And again, y'all be damned, right? Like there's this beautiful, like, rebellious warrior spirit that has awakened within the masculine, and this is coming up so strongly right now in our tribe, okay, in our collective. So some of you could be feeling that. Let me know in the comments if you've been feeling something shifting, something big like this happening. If you yourself have been also standing your ground, because again, we are these mirrors to one another, right? So is there something lately that you have had to put your foot down for it? Because that could be something like an indicator that this is what's going on with your masculine as well, okay? So there is this like, I am ready to freaking blow up my life. I don't even care. Like with the tower, it's like, and it's going to hit some people different. And you know what? It's like, but those other people's opinions no longer matter, okay? Those people's opinions, and it just doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter because the masculine here has grown to see what is truly important. Now feminine, you have as well, and on your side, you have had to realize how truly important you and your own needs and like your own goals, your own path. Like again, you've really stepped into taking charge of your own life, taking the power back in your own world, and really creating something for yourself. So y'all have had similar lessons about standing your ground and standing what's important and fighting for that and standing up for it. But here what's happening is like both of you are coming into this vibration where you're ready for a union, or a coming out of separation, okay? Coming out of some type of separation. Now separation also can speak to many different forms. There's many different forms of separation. And I want to make a little side note before I get into the tarot. To see more details about this, please stick with me because I feel like this is important. It's important for everyone to know, for people in the comments that are going to leave comments and stuff like that. Lately, I've been seeing some comments come in that are talking about in some of the twin flame readings that we've been doing, there's been some difficult themes where, maybe feminine has been mistreated by the masculine, and some people are chiming in and saying, well, that's not a twin flame. Twin flames don't do that. Twin flames, that is not true. Maybe your twin flame journey doesn't include some of this karma or some of the negativity that can show up. Maybe your twin is more healed than someone else's twin. Maybe y'all have done a lot of work in past lives or in this life to raise the vibration within your connection, and maybe it's only physical distance that separates you, and that is a different journey with a different challenge. I just really don't want anyone coming over here, coming onto the channel and into the comments and trying to tell others what their connection is, because you can't. The only people who truly know what their connection is are the people experiencing it, not me, not another reader, no one else. Only you really know this is your journey. So please do not throw shade on other people's experiences, and tell them what it is and what it isn't that they're experiencing in their own life. Like, don't gaslight here on the channel or you'll be removed, okay? I'm just saying that because, like, I don't feel like that's nice or fair or true or right. So anyway, back to it. Back to it. I just had to shut down some of those people who feel like they know it all because they have one experience. Well, that's not the case. We have many people on many different journeys. In this particular collective, there has been a lot of learning. There has been a lot of growth. There has been tremendous amount of letting go. There could have been some very difficult challenges between the masculine and feminine because y'all trigger one another. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always like, oh, I live in North America and you live in Africa. It's not that kind of a thing. Sometimes it's literally, you trigger one another's traumas to come up to be healed, and that's part of it. Okay. So anyways, I feel like this is one of those situations where it has been extremely triggering for both of you, but it has led to ultimate healing, or a healing up to this point where it's like the masculine is taking full leadership in this connection. The feminine, you are in your divine feminine energy, and the masculine has elevated to their divine masculine energy. Okay, both of y'all had done some work. Right? Okay. It is not some type of love and light fairy tale or something like that. And I had to put that out there. I'm going to take a minute to look at these bonus cards because I feel like whatever, it is what it is. We have solitude and emotional loss. Oh wow. So this is this is the Hermit and the Five of Cups, okay? This is the energy that's so interesting. This is the energy that y'all have both experienced through separation, during the difficult times, during the challenges, during the healing moments. Y'all have gained wisdom from being in hermit mode. Y'all have connected to your spirituality. Y'all gained wisdom. Y'all have seen the answers. You have found the answers from within, and no one from the outside can tell you what's what. When you are coming out of this energy, you've been through the worst, okay? And I feel like it's like there's this awakening and there's this powerful wave that is coming over this collective, especially the divine masculines and divine feminine. You're probably feeling a shift, right? But it's a powerful wave of awakening and saying, you know what? I don't have to live like this. I really don't have to. For what? Why am I staying in this energy? Why am I isolating myself? Why am I keeping myself in separation? Why am I making myself feel sad and at loss? And why am I not honoring myself? It's very easy. I can just go to my twin. You know what I mean? We can end this right now. You know what I mean? So there's this realization. It's like, I am not going to stay in this vibe for you, for your opinion, to make you comfortable. Like, there's this incredible taking back of the power that is happening for the divine masculine, and they're literally blowing up their lives. It's like lighting a match and just I saw like a big explosion type of an energy when I was ringing that sound bowl. It's just like but it's purposeful. Some people might get a little butt hurt about it, but it's not going to stop this masculine. It's not happening. There is this, look at this harmony. This is the Lover's energy. I thought it was the Six of Cups, but because it's not really clear, but it is actually the Lovers now that I come to it. What they would rather, they want harmony and balance. They are choosing to be in spiritual union with their twin, with the divine feminine, and they're standing up for that desire. It's like, no more. Why do I put myself through this when I don't have to? For what? There's a little bit of an anger, but it's more of a, we'll see how they're feeling and everything like that, but it's more of a frustration. Like, why have I been doing this? Why Why has it been so important to me? There's just this like awakening that's like, you know what, none of these people matter. None of these people matter, you know, especially as you, Divine Feminine, have been on this glow up, have been on the rise. Things are going great for you. Again, I do feel like people are talking about you. This is a continuation of yesterday's reading, in the sense where it's like, you know, people are saying really great things about you. People are seeing now what the Divine Masculine has always seen in you, but they weren't, you know, I feel like they went through a lot of confusion and a lot of different, you know, levels of their own awakening and things of that nature too, coming to realize what this connection was, what it meant to them, how you've literally changed their life. And I feel like what's coming through very strong here, Divine Feminine, is they have been reflecting, okay, during this period while they were in this hermit mode, okay, they've been reflecting on their life, and they have seen proof in their own life, okay, of like how when they met you, how like they weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for meeting you. You came into their world, and I feel like you blew up their world in a sense. Like, you know, everything changed since the moment the two of you met, okay, and you changed their life. And I feel like sometimes when we go through these tower moments, because Divine Feminine, you were a tower to the masculine. You disrupted their world. Okay, you didn't do it on purpose. You just did. You triggered the shit out of them. You know, you put them through a lot in a sense where you may not even know the turmoil. If like I just saw a picture of like a washing machine, you put them through the wash. It's like you put them through the wash spiritually in their life. Everything changed from the moment the two of you met. I'm getting this. So what's happening is when we go through those tower moments, it feels scary. It feels chaotic. It feels like unwanted change. It feels like your life is over sometimes. It can be very dramatic, the shifts. But knowing what happens in those tower moments makes them a little bit easier as we go through them. But your masculine did not know about tower moments, okay? To them, it looked like their whole life was falling apart. Everything was going to shit, you know? And they did kind of blame it on you. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that's why they were open to perhaps believing any of the negative stuff that people who were trying to interfere with the union were coming up with, okay? I feel like that's why they were prone to believe the worst about their Divine Feminine. And it is because even though they felt in their heart and soul that you were a wonderful person, a great person, they felt the connection. They could not understand how just one person could totally screw up their whole life. That's what they felt, okay? Like, I'm not saying you did that. You didn't, because now, stick with me here, in retrospect, and that's when we learn about the tower and the meaning of the tower. The true meaning of the tower is, yes, it's highly disruptive. You know, it is not going to feel good. Things are going to completely change, and things have to break down in order to be rebuilt in the way, with a solid foundation. So basically what they built was on rock, like was not on a solid foundation. It needed to break apart because that wasn't their true purpose. That wasn't their true place. They weren't supposed to be in that moment. And spirit comes in and rearranges things and breaks them down, and then in order so that you can rebuild in a way that you are more in alignment with. So that's basically what they've been doing this whole time, as they've been rebuilding their life, okay? And I feel like when you came into their life, they were highly unhappy. They were not satisfied. They didn't really like their life. They hated their life. In a sense, they were asking for change. They were wondering if they could go on living this life forever. Like, you know, and I just feel like Divine Feminine, they called you in. You came in at the right moment. But then they blamed you for how their life fell apart, right? They blamed you for that. And so there was some resentment there. And, you know, I'm just picking up, I'm just putting it down when I'm picking up, okay? There was resentment there. And the thing is, now they are looking back at their life, having already spent a lot of time rebuilding, okay? They are currently living a life that they enjoy. There's more, they have more freedom. They don't feel locked in a cage for whatever reason. They've got, you know, they're doing things their own way. They're doing things from how they feel, you know, guided to do them instead of what others' expectations on them and things of that nature. And there was just this one last thing that they needed to break free from. So they're looking back at their life, Divine Feminine, and they're saying, shit, well, if it wasn't for my Divine Feminine, I still would probably be over there. Like, what would my life be like? You know, I certainly wouldn't be where I am now. because I do feel like the masculines have been, trying to take control and power back in their own worlds as well. They've been rebuilding um, their own world, but doing it in alignment with what feels good for them. So they are living in a much better space now. Okay. They're living in a much better space. They're enjoying their life. They are feeling quite fulfilled, feeling like they've, got their power back, got their confidence back, got their mojo back. They're feeling in control of their world. Hold on. So much talking, and I left my tea in the other room. Excuse me. I'm going to try to get through this. But what's happening here is that now they're looking back. Okay, now they're looking back and they're saying, oh my gosh, divine feminine. Like, if it weren't for my divine feminine, I wouldn't be where I am, so successful. So, at this point where I am in my life, divine feminine saved my life. Okay. Divine feminine saved my life. I'm going to have to pause this reading. Hold on. Thanks, y'all. So yeah, they're saying now, okay, divine feminine saved my life. Like, how dare you speak to divine feminine that way, or about divine feminine that way? So they really are standing up for you in this moment in time. And they've come to this realization, like, what on earth have I been doing? Why have I been, why have I been keeping myself away from the feminine when the feminine came in and they're seeing the feminine as this divine earth angel at this point who literally saved their life, okay? And so now they're blowing up everything. Now, I don't feel like their life, because I said they built up to a really good point with where they are. The thing is they've raised their own vibration. And now the people in their world who were holding them back or speaking ill on the feminine or trying to interfere on the connection, they no longer vibrate on a level with those people in their life. So they are literally just saying, you know what? Y'all be damned. I don't even care. Like, you know what? You guys aren't even, like, who are you to me anymore? Like, they're they're just like, they're being very direct, and I feel like they're being right to the point, and they're just speaking their truth. They are standing their ground for their own happiness, okay? And that's what they've been meaning to do this whole time, okay? This is what they've been meaning to do this whole time. So it's been like this build up, this slow build up, and I'm sure it's been incredibly painful in a sense of like, oh my gosh, are they going to get it from the divine feminine side? I feel like you've had a lot of insight into, it's easier to see what someone else's journey might be, what someone else needs to do, than to see what we need to do while we're living it, right? It's easier from the outside perspective looking in. So I feel like they've kind of always known, what you should be doing, and then you've always known what they should be doing. But here's the thing is that y'all have both done it, okay? So the collective right now that we are reading for is coming to this point where it's like so much shit has been cleared out between the two of you, and it's like, this is it. This is it. Okay, wow. This is really beautiful energy. I feel like, I just heard the dog days are over. The dog days are over. Okay, so I know that's a song, Florence and the Machine, but it was like, it's over. Like, there's a whole era, a whole time, a whole, it's over. It is over. The hard part is over. Okay, so congratulations if you feel like this is your collective, if you know that this is you, okay? I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to extend it for sure, okay? I'm going to extend this one for sure, and we'll get more details. We'll clarify a lot of what's going on here, but I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to get you guys some oracles and to see what's going on, okay? And yeah, just give you a little bit of something else here. But I definitely need to take a break and drink some tea, and I'll come back for an extended. But this divine masculine, let's see what energy they are in towards you. This is a jumping off space that we do for the extended. Then we're going to get some oracles, and then we're going to get a clue as to, like, what's next to come, what is next, okay? In the extended, we'll find out their like feelings for you, what they're thinking about, what their next actions are, the things that they're going to say to you, and everything else that we're going to try to dive into. How have they changed? How have they grown? Things that they're going to be telling other people, right? We're going to get into it a little bit more for those of you who are here for the juice. Okay. All right. So let me see here. We have admire. Oh, they are thinking about every single thing that they admire about the feminine. Okay. And I've been picking that up. Instead of, back when they were being triggered, back when they feel like you came in and ruined their life. you know, and it's laughable to them now because they're like, wow, I really admire the fact that you have never wavered, divine feminine. You have always stayed true to you, no matter what, no matter what others were saying or doing or whatever, you did not waver. And then your unconditional love as well did not waver. You have definitely gone through your own ups and downs and emotions and things about the journey, and but you still have never, like, I don't know, like, you were always very solid in your beliefs. Okay, always very solid in your beliefs. They're starting to recognize and see the past lives. Okay, we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. They're starting to see that. I will, now that this has come up, I'll find my past life deck and we'll pull on those to get clues of where and what past lives perhaps that y'all have shared or any experiences. Okay, we'll pull that too. But they're starting to have these either memories or they're being shown in dreams, and they're starting to understand the depth of the connection here. Okay, labyrinth, like they've had to make their way back to you. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. Okay, no matter what, through space and time and lives, they have always made their way back to you. Okay, and then we also have temptation. Okay, they've been thinking very carefully about the situation. Why? What's that? Thinking very carefully as to not be tempted, to be tempted. What's going on with the temptation? There could be somebody who's still trying to interfere. Okay, perhaps it's that hater or some karmic or something. We'll go there and see who's trying to I'm getting seduction, temptation. Somebody's trying to interfere still, but we have telepathic connection. So close soul connections here are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So you have been receiving messages from your masculine through the 5D, through dreams, through the telepathic space. Okay, what else here? Can I get one more? And then again we'll dive deeper. Moment. Think of a special moment that brought you so much joy with your partner. I feel like they're going back to those times where, like, all those little special moments that the two of you shared. Especially, I'm feeling like at the beginning, before anything really hit, they're remembering all the things that they admire about you and how you have not changed. Those things still are present within you to this day. Okay, feminine, we have respect here. Yeah, okay, and they're getting this newfound respect for you. Again, there is this other part that they are very upset about what you've had to endure on your own as well. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay, so let me get you a love oracle. We're going to head over to the extended here in a moment. If you like my vibe and you would like to join our tribe, we'd love to have you. Oh my gosh, look at this. I know it's backwards, but I'm going to show you. Twin flames, your passion ignites. It says twin flames. I know it's in cursive, but that's what we're reading on. This is it. This is your twin. And things are shifting dramatically right now. Okay, anyways, the link is in the description box below. It's also pinned to the top of the comments if you want to offer that energy exchange for the work that I do. It's very appreciated, and you will be entered into a draw for a free reading with me. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you in the extended or in the next reading. Thank you. Take care.